Crypto.com, Crocoin holders. I've got a video for you guys today. We'll be talking about Crocoin and where I think we could be headed here. Am I bullish? Am I bearish? What's going on right now? We're going to talk about that. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so we're going to start off here on Crypto Twitter. Follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say good morning. Day 14, asking Crypto.com to make Crocoin great again. My Crow fam, repost this if you're bullish on Crow. Are you bullish on Crow? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you believe the price of Crow will be in 1 year from now? And the reason why I say that is because Chris in the AMA brought up in 1 year from this AMA, you're going to hold me to it. You're going to be happy with Crow. You're going to be happy with where Crow is at. Everything is going to be great. It's a very, very risky statement. And I'm actually blown away that the CEO of Crypto.com said that, because it kind of paints him in a corner. In 2026, based on the 4-year cycle, should be the depths of the bear market, my friends. So I think it's very bold. And I like it. I respect it, because he did not have to say that. And I think that is a very, very bold statement, and that is a very strong thing for a leader of a company to say. It shows confidence, but let's hope that he's correct, because if he's not correct, there is going to be massive community outcrying. There is going to be very upset people. So I am optimistic, but I do think that, hey, the 4-year cycle, that is the main thing that we have over the past 10 years of what happens. The 4-year cycle is based on the Bitcoin halving event. Is that not going to matter anymore? Time will tell. But as of right now, I still am a 4-year cycle believer. But I hope that Chris is right. I hope that my Crocoin bags are going to be worth $1, $2 in a year from now. Let me know in the comments below, how high do you think it's going to be? I say as well, my Crow fam, will Chris take us to $2.71 by the end of 2025? Well, will we be at $2.71 by March 2026? Because that is really the time frame that I'm looking at now. Tell me how and why Crocoin will do this. I really want to know, because I still, like I said, I'm a big believer. I don't want to just talk in circles here, but I am a big believer in this 4-year cycle. And I think that that's probably what's going to end up happening. I think 2026 will probably have a sell-off at some point, and it probably will set us up for a little bit of an accumulation phase and what we usually go through. And yes, I know this time is a little bit different because of just the sheer amount of new regulatory, like the new crypto culture, okay? The new acceptance of crypto across the globe. You have governments buying, you have businesses buying, you have Fortune 500 companies buying, you have states buying. Everyone seems to be buying crypto. So maybe this time is a little bit different. When you look at Crocoin, we came and we wicked all the way to 12 cents leading up to that AMA, and then we saw quite a swift sell-off. Nothing, but we still are holding up the gains. Well, I don't want to be just, I'm not trying to be a bear here. Like, it looks pretty good. I like to see that bounce up here. We came back down. Now we're sitting at about 10 cents as an important price level. Guys, I'm going to keep saying this, I don't want to come back to this yellow line at 0.0830. I don't want to come back there, but if we break below 10 cents, we're probably coming back there. It's as simple as that. This is a magnet, and once you come close to it, you get hit, you hit it, you consolidate around it, and you usually bounce off of it. Or you get pushed down to even lower to 0.0689 cents. But right now, guys, being above 10 cents, that's bullish. I am looking for a little bit. I think we probably test 10 cents. I think we come and test the blue line at 0.0992. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. But I am expecting some relief as long as the traditional market plays nice. And, Q2 is beginning in a couple days from now. And I'm looking for, there's probably a high probability is what I want to say, that we see some relief into Q2. Did I say Q4 earlier? Q2. That Q1 is ending. We're going into Q2 in a couple days. I expect some relief here. Looking at the overall market right now, Ethereum dipped below 1,800 yesterday, and right now we're seeing about 1,900. We're seeing a little bit of sell-off. There's some tariff talk, but now we're moving into some weekend price action. Probably going to be low volume, boring. That's kind of how it's been the past few weekends. Guys, when the market's selling off and cooling off, the weekend volume becomes extremely trappy. So please be careful out there. If you want to be doing some high leverage, low time frame scalping, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think there's money to be made there if you know what you're doing. If you want to take advantage of that, check out in the description box below. Let me get you there. Check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as there is a $5.6 million trading competition right now. $5.6 million prize pool. Take advantage of the more trading volume we do together as a team. When you use my link, the more rewards you get. So feel free to check that out. But guys, you know, Cronos sitting at rank 35. Still up 30% in the past 7 days. Above 2.5 billion. Like to see that. But looking at this now, man. 100 billion Crow. Man, it's going to be so hard for me to not just talk about the 100 billion now because, man, I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see them bring the 70 billion coins back. I don't like it. And I think that the Crow fam and the Cronos community is kind of getting treated as ATMs. And I don't like that. I don't think that's right. Hopefully, I eat my own words. I want to eat my own words. I want Crowcoin to succeed. I want Crowcoin to go $5, $10. I want that to happen. But with this type of supply now, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It will. Maybe it gets integrated into a bunch of different ETFs. Sure. Maybe that will help it gain some more traction. But man, I don't like seeing the 100 billion max supply, guys. It's just me being transparent here. And I do want to say, like, talking about the overarching market here, because this is really what's going to drive the price action of Crowcoin and the entire crypto market in the short term here. Bitcoin testing 88K. Need to get above 94K. I know I'm a broken record. If you've been watching the Crypto Report, I've been talking about these levels here. 94K, 88K. Really, like, I want to even say 95,000 because I would not be surprised for a little bull trap action like that. 95,000 weekly candle closures. I start saying we're going to new all-time highs. Testing 88K and starting to break down, I'm going to say, hey, we're coming for 73,000. Testing 94K and breaking through 88K, I'm going to say, yeah, we're testing 73,000, okay? So we are in a consolidation, distribution phase, if you will. I think that we're going to have another top here, especially if the S&P 500 catches a bid, and we're going to talk about that. The S&P 500 has two very important levels to be looking at. It looks like that we want to test March lows here at about 5,500. We do not want to break below that. If we break below 5,500 here, my eyes are open on like $5,000 S&P SPY, and if that happens, you probably see us come test 73K, maybe even get a crazy wick to like 68K, something nuts like that. But guys, I'm not going to put the cart before the horse. I think that there's a good chance that we double bottom off 5,500, see something like this, and make that W pattern and make new all-time highs. I think that's possible, especially leading into April. QT is lessening. We're getting closer and closer to rate cuts, getting closer and closer to quantitative easing. It's going to be favorable for risk-on assets, guys. You know, I want to really also say that, so we're seeing all these crazy news, all this, you know, Chris Marszalek, he's with the President of the United States, this state government, that state government, this country, that country, buying Bitcoin, all while the price is so quiet. I think it's really like a basketball being held underwater. And I think that when the Fed pivots and creates more of a favorable environment for risk-on assets, I think you're going to see that basketball shoot to the sky, guys. So be prepared for that. If you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.